Okay, so for his off spawn, it seems like he's landing at a very uncontested spot. I mean, this does ensure that he can survive off spawn 9 out of 10 times, right? And that's exactly what he did. I think that's quite a big learning lesson from solos. You don't really need the best drop spot with the most amount of loot to get a decent loadout. Right here, 2 bigs, choke, kneecapper, he has everything. The only thing missing is maybe a pump. If you have been playing lately, you know pumps are pretty rare. Now for the mid game, he's just sitting in a box doing nothing. Maybe looking for some surge if he needs to. By the way, this new twin mag assault rifle is actually pretty good for surge. Long range tags. Okay, so right here, there's multiple people looking at him. He's going fully around it. That's actually very smart, because the people that are boxed up right there at the bottom, they don't really have an angle if he's standing on the ground like this. They don't really see him. But if he went like straight towards all those players, they have like a full line of sight on him and they could easily hold him as he's rotating in quite late. Boxing up on edge, full edge, boxing up middle as well. Like in these zones, I really try to build metal. You're way less likely to get server focused and everything, or someone starts boss fighting you for no reason. Once again, boxing up metal in this zone. Like some players have the habit of just building brick and saving their metal, but in these situations, it's definitely not the right play. Now here he's already looking for a refresh. Now zone pool's far, max distance, so it's interesting to see if he goes early or late. He's kind of waiting, scouting. He saw one player go. I don't know if that was the reason he went now. I think he wanted to follow that guy, but he got launched up in the air. Hopefully he doesn't get beamed too hard. Nice, he lands early. Okay, that's good. Nice, good beam. We'll chase him, of course. Yeah, if you get a beam in endgame like this, you gotta start chasing. Okay, it's not really doing the best job breaking the builds for some reason. Okay, that's a free kill. He actually jumps on that. It's kind of back zone. Nice, he has a bomb now. Chilling. That was kind of bad, but he had the counter piece. That's really good. Going back into his old box. Okay. Kind of chilling right now. No way. Okay, so he just died to the fall. Yeah, that's like one small little mistake, but he was actually quite chilling. He still had like 600 mats. Now this game will be skipping the early and mid game, skipping straight into the end game. Let's see. Those up layers with the kneecapper. Okay. That was pretty good. Nice. He still has 900 mats, and he could play these out. Waits for someone to be fully on him. Okay. You could use this splash effect to look for a refresh. There was a kid bossed up in wood right below him. Sometimes you can use the surprise effect with the splash to get a free awareness check. Like this guy has a wooden wall. He could have just jumped in while he was distracted. So he has been playing out his mats up until the final moving zone. This is 12th zone right now. And he still hasn't gotten any refreshes. Now here maybe he gets his first middle. Nice, okay, 250 middle. Okay, just going for a method play. Not sure if these kids have heal off as well. This guy's heal off. This guy a little bit. Oh, here kind of sneaking up on the player. This is his final game, by the way, so if he wins this game or gets like a top 5, he quals. That guy was pretty low. That is actually a game changer. Now he has the gold pump. He has a chug. Now he positioned himself on this mountain right here. See on top? That's all the way on top. Okay, that might have been the best positioning in the game. Like, he's definitely gonna pull next zone. He actually doesn't pull zone. Zone pulls full east right here. I see him do this quite often. He bosses up straight on the edge. Straight right here. Doesn't move any further than that. Just refarms a bit. Nice. Got some surge. It's actually a very, very stacked game. Yeah, this is also a thing. Like, zone pulled like a little bit further away from him. And then he just like insta rotates instead of waiting. Like some players that would be boxed up right here would just like wait for like a minute or something until zone starts expanding. With Wezzy, every time I've seen him do this, instantly goes. Kind of falls under the principle of if it's a free rotate, just rotate early. 260 above, doesn't really need surge right here. Let's see, I want to see if this, yeah, okay, this guy needs a refresh. So that is the reason why he's pressuring Wezzy right here. If this guy doesn't get a refresh now, he doesn't get a refresh ever. He's gonna have a very scuffed game. That was a nice peek. It did, yeah, put him in the position where the lobby could spray him. Now he's getting focused. That could be pretty ugly. Okay, nice. Gets out. Okay. Oh, that ram flip was so close, bro. This guy, he makes a window edit right here as he has the pickaxe out. He bumps him for 76 crack. And now this guy takes the ball. And so he quickly flips the stair like this. And he could have maybe hit another shot right here. I don't think his shotgun is reloaded like he's reloading right here. Like he could have literally hit that second shot. Okay, nice. Got the kill. Okay. That kid was a loader. Yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, I just got this free kill. Maybe I can get another free kill. Oh, white. Now zone pulls far and he's insta rotating. He does have zone priority, right? Like he's kind of center in this zone. He pulled zone, so that was kind of fortunate for him. So now he's just going center, probably gonna box up straight on edge. Awareness checked a bit. Nice counter shot. Oh my god. Full confidence right here. With the 75 HP as well, dude. Crazy. He got the kill, got the refresh. Now he's full stacked. Ready to win this game. Very chillin'. Now there's only 14 players alive. Whoa, what just happened? I did not realize that. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wow. So he ended his last game when the tournament ended. That is very interesting. So all of these players, right? He's in a lobby where all of these players, they're like, yeah, if I just lose this game now, I can re-queue. So they're maybe W keying, jumping in boxes, whatever. Like they're trying to catch another queue, right? So this might actually be one of the best times to queue for a last game. Then you have to be in a position where you already have like 250-ish points, 30 minutes before the tournament ends. So you have to get some, consistency going. He didn't have the best game, so like a top 40, first place, 11, 21st, 25th, and then third. Yeah, so this third place, that put him from 200 points to 250. So he had like 1 hour left right here when he started this game. Then he used 27.5 minutes, right? And then it's like 21:32 kind of. Then he queues and he catches this, yeah, perfect queue. Very interesting. This lobby is so dead. Now he does have to make sure he touches the final placement points because otherwise he still doesn't qualify. Wow, yeah. That jump is dangerous, you know? You might only want to have a floor above you to block the jump. Now here's just playing out his life, right? Trying to clutch the last few placement points. Up 5, up 4, and he gets killed. Yeah, that's a GG. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm not really learning anything from VOD reviewing players that do well in tournaments, that qualify and stuff. Because you kind of know what they do well, you know? They have a good early game plan, they do good rotates, they make very few mistakes, they just have, you know, good end game skills, they know how to play the game, and then they qualify. But if you VOD review someone that is good at the game, but he doesn't qualify, then you see all of these mistakes that he's making, and you can actually learn something and avoid these same mistakes. So that's why I usually VOD review players that do terrible, let's say, or players that don't qualify. Now we have the last chance qualifier in a couple of days, so I hope everyone is grinding for that. Try to get your best placement, because this is actually a PR farm. And then maybe next week I can VOD review some trio games. I know I haven't been posting consistently lately, and I don't think that's gonna change. Like, I'm going to focus on grinding, bro. But I hope every now and then you can see the videos I'm posting and all the progress I've been making, and you can be inspired to grind harder than ever before. My channel is not for the players that want to be entertained, casual players that just want to watch YouTube videos. Oh yeah, they just want to see another video, the top 10 tips to get better at fighting. Bro, I'm not making videos for those people. I'm trying to inspire the grinders, the real grinders, that are actually trying to go pro in this game, that take this game seriously, like a competition, like a sport. You're trying to be a pro athlete, but then in Fortnite competitive, instead of just a little kid playing video games. And instead of just sitting on my ass making YouTube videos, reacting to what pro players do and, VOD reviewing their strategies or whatever, I'm actually trying to compete in the game myself, trying to inspire you guys with my own success. As always, keep grinding, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace!